Good morning, everyone. Excellent job getting to be where you need to be in a timely manner. My name is Mrs. Yancey. I'm the vocal music teacher here at Oregon High School. Thank you for coming to second hour of Fine Arts Week. We have an outstanding week planned for you. Just a couple of house rules that when we come into the PAC, we're coming into a special place. This is a beautiful facility built for optimal sound, and so they can hear everything, gun smacking and talking and whispering. So if you could just be quiet while the music is playing. It's fantastic to be able to see live music in person. So please practice up on your etiquette for that. Also, feet should be down. Water is the only thing that's allowed in here. No food or mocha lattes or fizzies or bubblers or anything like that. And also, your peers are pretty much most of what you're going to see this week. They'd appreciate your support in a respectful way. This morning we have orchestra and band coming out for you. First off is, I think it's concert orchestra. And so they're going to play some tunes from their spring and winter concerts. They are taught by Mr. Calloway, who's our orchestra teacher. And when the curtain opens, which it could right now, the first thing an orchestra or a band has to do is tune. So you will see a student come out and you can applaud for them, and then they will tune the orchestra, and then when Mr. Calloway comes out, then you can give applause for him as well. So please enjoy the OHS Concert Orchestra.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mr. Calloway. I teach orchestra here along with Mr. Jacobs, who is our small group instruction teacher. And as Ms. Yancey said, this is our 9th grade concert orchestra. This is a really incredible group of people, and we are going to play 2 tunes from our March concert. They're very different from each other. The first one is from Edvard Grieg. He's a Norwegian composer from Peer Gynt. So he wrote incidental or background music for a play. And Peer Gynt is kind of this like classic anti-hero. You follow him through all these adventures, but he's just not a very good guy, but yet you're still rooting for him. And this piece that we're going to play comes from the latter part of the play where he's experiencing a lot of grief. So it's a very serious piece of music. So we will play that, and then I'll tell you a little bit about our second piece right after. This is our concert orchestra. Thank you. It's very difficult to play music that is that slow and that draining. It takes a lot of mental focus and a lot of physical energy as well. Our next piece, as I said, is quite different. This is a new piece. It's from 2025 by American composer Chris Pilsner. He's one of these composers that's just composing so much good music for string orchestras right now. And we're so excited to perform this. This is Atlantis of the Sands.
is our wind ensemble. This is our advanced group for our 3 concert band, symphonic band, and wind ensemble groups. We also have percussion ensemble and jazz. This group is performing 2 pieces from their March concert. Our March concert happened to be on St. Patrick's Day, so each of our bands did play an Irish-themed piece, either was composed by someone of Irish descent or a piece of music that had traditional Irish music in it. And the first one is our Irish tune, which is called Kirkpatrick Fanfare. And we'll tell you a little bit more about it in just a second here. Also want to say too that in the OHS band program, over 72% of our students are involved in athletics, or have been involved or are currently involved in athletics at OHS. Over 60% of our students in the band program are either taking an AP class or plan to take an AP class. It's never too late to pick up an instrument, so just if you're thinking about what you hear today in band or orchestra or percussion or jazz or over the course of this week, if you like what you hear and you want to be a part of it, doors are always open. Come see me, Miss Yancey, Mr. Calloway. We'd love to have you join us. Our first piece has a video to go with it. It does have audio too. Hang tight.
Inspired his compositional choices regarding the setting of Danny. Kirkpatrick Fanfare was commissioned by Central Missouri State University for the dedication of the James C. Kirkpatrick Library in March of 1999. Kirkpatrick had been Missouri's Secretary of State for 20 years and was described as famously Irish with his humor and attire. The composer, Andrew Boyson Jr., had been made aware that Kirkpatrick was very proud of his Irish heritage, which inspired his compositional choices regarding the setting of Danny Boy. When Mrs. Yeager spoke to Dr. Boyson about the piece, he told her, "The main flute melody is actually Danny Boy in diminution, and the whole piece is basically hidden versions of the original Danny Boy melody."
Through our study of this piece, we explored different versions of the song across the world and what the Danny Boy melody means to the Irish people. We learned that the melody was indeed written in Ireland first and published in 1855 with the title London Derriere. Later, in 1913, the lyrics we know today for Danny Boy were actually written by an Englishman. However, that fact does not change the acceptance of the tune as one of the most beloved songs of the people of Ireland to this day.
Those folks that you see pop up at the end, those are the folks that had solos on that piece, and you'll see that happen in this next piece too. Our next piece has 3 movements to it, and traditionally you wouldn't clap in between those movements. If you do, it's okay, it's not a huge deal. Just know that there'll be 3 separate short little pieces that go together in what's called an original suite. And we're ready for the video. Thank you.
This 3-movement suite is widely celebrated as one of the top 10 best pieces ever composed for the wind band medium. Jacob named his an original suite to set it apart from a myriad of arrangements and reorchestrations of folk or orchestral music that made up most of the band repertoire at the time he was composing.
Originality is a fitting label for the music, as the first movement quickly demonstrates. Though titled March, the movement shirks typical march form and instead explores 4 varied and contrasting themes. Movement 2 begins with a melody delivered by solo alto sax, which is repeated and elaborated throughout, with waves of flowing legato 8th notes. The final movement, marked simply finale, bounces playfully between 2 main themes, often toying with 3 against 2 rhythmic patterns. Jaunty woodwind runs and animated brass hits leave us whistling a number of catchy tunes to conclude the suite. This is Original Suite.
Thanks everybody for being such a great audience. Enjoy the rest of your fine arts week. See you soon.